What's up guys, it's iTech Entertainment here with my review of the MacBook Pro 13-inch. Packed inside of this puppy here, I got a 2.3 GHz Intel Core i5 processor, 4 GB of RAM, and some specs about it is it's 0.95 inches height, width is 12.78 inches, depth is 8.94 inches, and weight is 4.5 pounds. And now just going on to the ports here in a second, we have the starting from the left to the right, MagSafe power port, gigabit Ethernet port, FireWire, 2 USB, Thunderbolt audio in and out, and that right there shows you the battery if you press that button right there, and it shows you how much battery you have left by lights. There is a sleep indicator right there that lights. Here you have a FireWire and CD disc player, or DVD, whichever one. And this has a backlit keyboard, as you see right here, which is very handy. It has an auto-detecting light that also detects if it should go up higher brightness on the screen and everything, along with the classic backlit Apple logo on the laptops. This has up to 7 hours of wireless web search and has a built-in 63.5 watt-hour lithium polymer battery. I'm not really sure how you pronounce that word, but it's very nice, and the battery life holds up very well. Here, coming into the multi-touch of OS X Lion, so smooth. This is called Mission Control, and basically you can, as you saw there, swipe with 4 fingers up and it'll give you the different desktops. And this is one of your things. You can also slide from the left and right with 4 fingers and it'll go straight to those instead of having to go like this. You can also add just about as much as you want and swipe back and forth. It is so smooth. Some of the multi-touch gestures, if you're in a web browser and stuff like that, as I will show you in a little bit, or in pictures, you can pinch to zoom. You can also rotate with 2 fingers, scrolling up and down with 2 fingers, and swiping with 3 fingers between full screen apps. And here's the App Store, which is also part of the new softwares. I believe it is also in Snow Leopard. There's not that many great games out there that you would want to get. I got a couple of them, and to add to that, as well as like the iPad, the apps are a lot more expensive than on iOS devices like the iPhone and iPod. They are very high priced, but usually those ones are the bigger applications like Call of Duty and Grand Theft Auto, stuff like that. Now here you can also, I didn't think I mentioned it yet, have different wallpapers on each of your desktops. This kind of reminds me of the previous expose on Leopard. It had about 4 squares. You can go from like that, have different desktop setup, but this way is a lot more smoother. So here, going to my website, thetechcentral.tk, we're going to give you a couple more examples of the multi-touch with the 2 finger scrolling right here and the pinch to zoom in a second. And when you first get this, it will be inverted. You'll have to go into your settings and change that under trackpad and click the natural, uncheck that one, the natural scrolling I believe it's called. It's basically the same way as iOS, where you scroll up to go down, and which I actually didn't even notice until I checked, but you do actually scroll up to go down and down to go up, so you'll have to change that. Most people like it the normal way on computers, and iOS it's just more natural. On the computer it's not as much. Now the overall speed of this computer is amazing, guys. The processor, everything runs smoothly without a problem. The battery life is extravagantly amazing. I've gone several hours of doing just random stuff, video editing, Photoshop, music playback, a bunch of stuff like that. It comes very nice. You also have a new setup here of the applications similar to iOS, and is actually very smooth, and you can also make the folders just like you would iOS, swiping or meshing out with your fingers to get 5 fingers to get to the application, or 3 fingers, and then swiping back in like you see right there, and that's how you do it. And then you can also click the launchpad, which is default on your dock. That about wraps it up for this review. Thank you guys so much for watching. In a second here, you can click on my previous videos to go watch them and subscribe. Thanks again. See ya.